Hey guys, let's get started. We got the weekly 7, math 7, number 35 here. Let me clear this out of the way. Okay, it says solve the equation by using legal moves. Well, what has to happen here is we have distribution, so we have to pass that out through multiplication. Okay, so 2 times x is going to be 2x, and 2 times 4 is going to be 8. Okay, now we have a standard equation. Now we can do this one of two ways. We can either do guess and check. 2 times what number plus 8 gives me 20. Or we can use solving equations. Well, I'm going to practice solving equations with you because this is something you'll need to be able to do in 8th grade. So let's practice it now. Here we go. We have 8 here. Let's remove this 8. Okay, so we're going to remove balanced sets from both sides. Something we've talked about previously. Okay, that's 0. And we have 20 minus 8, which is going to leave me with 12. And we have 2 times some number is equal to 12. Well, we need to divide both sides by 2, or we can say 2 times 6 is 12. So x equals 6. Okay, we need to define the total volume. Okay, so we know this is a 1 by 1 cube up here. This piece is a 1. Okay, because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, this is 2, 2, and 2. Okay, so we have to do 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, 2 times 2 times 2. And that would be 8. So there are actually 8 boxes here. And now we have a 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, so 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, and then we also have our 1. So right now we have to make sure that we add all of these up. And then once we've added them all up, we can say that that would be the total volume. So here we go. If we add the 8 and 27 and 1, we would get 36. They didn't give us a unit, so units cubed. Okay, so this is 36. This is a U for units, and then cubed. Okay, here we go. Not all trapezoid. Find the area of the trapezoid. Ugh. Not all numbers will be used. Label your answers. Okay, so we have to use base 1, okay, plus base 2, okay, divided by 2. That will get us our base, and then we can multiply it times our height. So let's find that. Let's see. So we have a 6 and we have an 8, okay. So that's actually going to be, our base 1 is 6 plus 8 divided by 2. Well, that's basically just 14 divided by 2, which is 7. So now we have a 7 for our base. And now here's our height, because you see that 90-degree angle right there. That tells me that's my height. So we just need to take 4 times 7. Okay, 4 times 7 is 28. So this is, we don't have a unit, so let's go units squared since it's area. Okay, here we go. Estimate the area of the circle. Okay, to find area, we use area equals pi times r squared. Okay, so here we go. So we have our radius here, which is 8. So to square it, we need to say 8 times 8. Okay, and that equals 64. And then we would be multiplying it by pi, which is basically multiplying it by 3. Well, if we look at our answers, 16, we already have 64. Still lower than 64, still lower than 64. Well, and if you do 64 times 3, you get 192. Because pi is 3.14, so I'm just estimating it and saying multiply times 3. Okay, so 64 times 3 equals 192. So that's our best answer. Okay, find the median. Okay, so in order to find the median, we need to find the middle number. Well, in order to find the middle number, we need to put these in order. So here we go. We have 1. Okay, that's crossed off. We have another 1. That's crossed off. What's next? We have a 4. We have a 5. We have a 6. Okay, gone, gone, gone. We have an 8. We have a 12, and we have a 16. Okay, those are on there. Okay, now we're just going to work our way into the middle. So here we go. This one's gone. 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 Okay, so this is our middle number. Well, we have 5 and 6. So we need to figure out what's in between 5 and 6. Well, 5.5 is in between the two, or you can average them. So if I said 5 plus 6, I would get 11, and then we would have to divide that by 2, and we're still going to get 5.5. Okay, so it says simplify. Okay, we have a problem here that is involving multiplication. And the hang up here is a lot of kids like to just do 2 times -4 and tack on the 1/3, and that would be wrong. So we can't just do that. So what we're going to have to do is, let's make an area model just so we get both parts. Okay, here we go. Let's put our 2 here. Let's put our 1/3 here. And let's put our -4 here. So 2 and -4, well, 2 times -4 is -8. And now we need to do 4 times 1/3. Well, let's put it over 1 and multiply straight across, which would be 4/3. Okay. And we're going to still make that negative because it was a -4. Okay, it was a -4, so we have -4/3. Well, that's really a -1 and 1/3. So we have to add this up. We're going to end up with -9 and 1/3. Bag contains 25 cookies. There are 15 chocolate chip cookies, 7 peanut butter cookies, and the rest are oatmeal raisin. What is the probability of randomly choosing a chocolate chip or peanut butter cookie from the bag? Well, we need to add these up. We have 15 and 7, okay, which is 22. Okay, and we had a total of 25 cookies. Okay, so if we're looking for a probability, we could go with this. Okay, or we could find out what percent it is. Okay, by multiplying by 4. Okay, oops, this was a 5 here. I said 4 and I wrote it. So times 4. Sorry, let's do a giant 1. This is going to be 100. And 4 times 2 and 4 times 2. That's how I think about it. That's going to be 88. So 88 out of 100, which is 88%. Please let me know if you have any questions, guys. I'm here online virtually all week. You can get a hold of me if you need to talk about math. You have a question, let me know. I'll help you out. Thanks. Bye.